Hello, everybody. I'm sorry for being a little bit late. As per usual, I miscalculate how long it actually takes for me to boil some tea. Hello, everybody. Hello, Brian. Hello, Orange. Hello. Hello, Bells. Hello, Blue. Hello, Stitches. Congratulations to Bells, Stitches, and Blue for first, second, and third, respectfully. How is everybody doing today? This weekend, specifically, how has your week's been going? How have just things been in general? Oh, I have been trying to figure out this dang idea for about 2 hours, and I just can't quite find it. So, unfortunately, today you're going to have to watch me make a couple of like tiny thumbnails and be like, how do I want this to look? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to change this color a little bit so that I'm not blinding you guys with just a painful white. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How is your weekends going? How's the day itself going? How is Saturday? Hope that Saturday is chill, as it's supposed to be. Hello, Kudju. Thank you for stopping by. I literally... I was like, oh, okay, I'll start the stream, so I have 5 minutes. So I go over and I turn on my kettle immediately. And then, fill my glass with water, go to the bathroom, go back, and then I'm like, the kettle's not boiled, so I check the time, and I have like 1 minute. So I'm flat out just staring at my kettle like, come on, don't make me late. Not this time. I've given you so much time. How long does it take to boil a cup of tea? Half an hour? Orange? Yeah. Well, the problem was it started boiling, and then I realized that there was not enough water in it. Like, there was no way I was going to actually fill a mug with that much water. So I poured a little bit more into it. But that was cooler water. So basically, if you think of it kind of like a graph, it was temperature-wise. If we have the temperature, we have temperature here and time here. So this is T and this is T. They're different. Don't worry about it. So you got like the heat, and it's like, and it's just like, and like this is where you want to be. This is boil temperature, and it's like, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need to add water. And then like right here, I went to check on it, and I'm like, why aren't you done yet? Why aren't you done yet? I'm sorry, everybody. That was stupid. Finally got my retro Tink 5X in the mail. It's a scaler / converter that meant to upres old games to newer TVs. That's really cool, Brian. Nice. Needs more fia or fia or fire. It's fire. I get it. I did it. I got there eventually. I'm not a clever man, you see. But yeah, we're gonna do some thumbnails. Because the general idea right now is that I want to have like a foreground piece of some kind with, hold on, I need the brush for that one, with like a pair of glasses on it, either like so, or kind of flat, etc. And then in the background I want to have like, like, let's just do this real quick. I want like a vineyard of some sort. And then, in the background we got some nice rolling hills, a bit of a hill in the background, and then we got some forest going on over here. And that's kind of the general idea. I just don't know how to execute it. I don't know how I want it. Hey, Cooks, how's it going? Hope that your weekend's going well. Can't wait to see it done. I have the general idea, Blue. I just can't figure out the positioning. I'm like really stuck on the idea of it being, the glasses being here, but I know they don't have to be. They could be here, you know? Like, we could have it as a, how to say it, portrait instead of landscape. And, like, have them over here. Maybe on, like, a table or something. Well, we'd want to do rule of thirds, so we'd want to probably have it like this. You know, table comes along. And then we just have maybe a book. We'll have a book, and then we'll have a pair of glasses in front of it. And then maybe like, you know, like a pathway coming along here. You can notably see, just to break the drawing kind of in half a little bit, or into thirds. And then from there, we can have, like, you know, bush, vineyard, bush. Goes in that direction. Then maybe like a second one right here to cover up the first. Actually, this is not that bad of an idea. Goes down in that direction. And then off in the distance, again, we have those hills. Maybe this could even be a road. Like, this is the side for the thing. How are we doing tonight? No, I'm not doing too bad. Cooks, thank you for asking. Just trying to figure out how I want to approach this art project. This is not that terrible of an idea. I don't like this part in particular. Let's grab this. Not that way. Let's get rid of this part. I like that background idea, though. The background idea is not too bad. I'm just going to be talking my way through this, so I do apologize in advance. So there will be a lot of me muttering to myself. Yeah, I like the idea of this road being here. And how to approach this front. Yeah, sure thing, Bojazz. You have yourself a good dinner, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. So what are we drawing tonight? So the art prompt for this week is, and I quote, spring. Now I need to remember. Hold on. Let me check. Because now I'm feeling like I might just turn into a liar here. No, I was right. Glasses. And
here comes the boy.
Arr.
Thanks, friend. Kleiner dan 3.
Kleiner dan 3. Thank you so much, Bojazz. I appreciate the prime. Thank you so much for that. And have yourself a good dinner. Very much appreciated. So, obviously, Brian, I want to incorporate all of these. So I was thinking about a springtime vineyard with like a book and some glasses in the front to kind of tell the little story of somebody enjoying their spring morning, you know, or their spring day with... Oh, did I change that? I can kind of wink. Okay, well, sometimes it works. Well, hold on. I'm going to change that real quick. One moment. So that's just going to get weird very quickly. There we go. now? Oh, bye. I just had to just hide for a second and change some settings. But yeah, that's the general situation. So, like, the front here specifically. It was Vitrify that threw it. I thought it was Bells. Hello, Vitrify. How are you doing today? Also, I hope everybody has a nice warm beverage of some kind. Unless, of course, you want a cold beverage, in which case I hope that it's a cold beverage. Also, it is windy as heck outside. This morning I woke up to the sliding door rattling and my roommate's door doing the tunk 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 thing, just because he had his window open. I was like, oh my goodness. Look outside. Across the street there's like a mall with like a Canadian flag on top of it, and that flag is just going. It's just like, oh goodness. Let's not open the door today. Nope, just trail mix. Avatar, I'm gonna have to ask you kindly to go get yourself a beverage. Be it water, be it tea, be it, I don't know, juice. I can't think of any other hot drinks off the cuff. A coffee, I guess, but that's a little bit more dehydrating. I've got a cold, rainy day on my end. Also had to work today. Luckily, it was an indoor job. Hell yeah, Brian. Always nicer when you get the indoor jobs when it comes to rainy days. You have chicken sandwich, but no beverage. Vitrify, I need you to know I'm grabbing onto my mic stand right now, or my mic arm right now, and pulling in a little bit closer. I'm going to have to ask you to go get yourself a beverage. Be it water, be it a warm beverage, be it a cold beverage, whatever it might be. This is non-negotiable. Warm juice. I love my warm orange juice. I like to take my orange juice out of the fridge, put it in a cup, and leave it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Delicious. Actually, wait. Has anybody here ever had to deal with the argument of that warm grapes are better than cold or room temperature grapes? I'm having like a flashback right now, like a memory of somebody being just like, did you know that microwaving your grapes makes them better? And people being like, no. And them going, yes. And then people yelled at each other a lot because of the internet. Cool. Cold grapes is superior. There's no competition. I once had grapes, just on that topic, Bells. I once had grapes that were in a fridge, and that fridge had a little bit of a malfunction, so it was colder than it was supposed to be. I don't know if you've ever bit into a grape that was like just not frozen, where there is just like that, and then you like, there's like a pause as like your regular jaw strength that you should use for grapes just like doesn't cut it, and you're like recalibrating. Grapesicles? Oh my god, I've never eaten frozen grapes before, Vitrify, but I wonder what that would be like. Would that be good or would that be bad? Because, like, part of the gain, like, the joy of a grape is, like, the pop, right? Or at least for me, it's like that little pop, and then you get, like that kind of burst of flavor as you break open the grape. You've had frozen grapes, they're pretty good. Why is this conversation? Orange. Because I had a flashback just now. I had a memory. And I needed to share it. Because right now, I don't know why, but like springtime just sets my ADHD into overdrive. I'm just like brain burr all the time. My ability to like contain my thoughts is a lot worse. How about you eat normal food like a normal person? What is normal though, Orange? What is normal? Normal is relative. Core memory unlocked. Will has a core memory of eating cold grapes. I do vitrify. Just like that, like, you know, like I'll just kind of sit there quietly in a room just pondering to myself, and all of a sudden I just get that cold 1,000-yard stare just memories of eating cold grapes and just being like, oh, I don't eat relatives. Excuse me? Pardon me, Avatar? I'm going to require you to give me more information because I do not understand. Hey, Spencer, how's it going? Yeah, Avatar, I require more information. Have a berry. Memories. What? I'm sorry, Avatar. I'm not locking into this one. I apologize. No, that doesn't work. How to approach this? With the delay as it is, I can't explain. Fair enough, Avatar. No further questions. I apologize for pushing it. I should have thought about the delay to start with. But how you doing, by the way, Spencer? I hope that your weekend is treating you well so far. Normal is relative, and I said I don't even... Ah, I see. Okay. Avatar, you're doing great. Exactly. We appreciate you doing your bestists around here. I just can't figure out this front. How would I approach this? Committing an act of carpentry today. My goodness. Somebody get the forest police. This man's out of control. So what's everybody been playing today as far as video games? I have not played a single video game yet today. But later tonight, I'm probably going to be playing a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Gotta get my gambling in, you know? I've got the ants. Fake gamer, shake my head. Ouch. Vitrify. I thought we were friends. But here we are. With the betrayal. I'm hurt. You've got the ants. I've got the ants. I've got that itch. That's your first mistake? I make a lot of mistakes, though, Kaju, so... You'll have to be more specific. Ooh, what if we just make this table actually really big? And then put the book in there. And then the glasses. It'd be a nice, like, round table. Could even be like this, so it's the edge of a table. So we get a little bit of the thing. And then book. Book. It's a very strangely proportioned book. Book. And then the glasses resting on top of it. I'm really determined to do like these kind of glasses for some reason. I'm not sure why. Pretty cool. Been playing Tatsunoko versus Capcom right now. I don't know if I even said that right. It's okay. Eventually you'll get used to it like Kaju did. I will not. I will always be offended, Vitrify. And now I will go out of my way to do so. I remember when Vitrify was nice. Those were the days. Ah. The days when you could, you know, see Vitrify heading your way and you were confident that there was kindness. But now we just can never be sure. Ah, a sad day. Vitrify is the same. It's you who changed. How dare you, Avatar? You can't say things like that. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it, though. All right. That would be this attempt. It was like an okay attempt, but it just doesn't quite work the way I want it to. When you started calling people weather boy. That was really good, Avatar. Well done. Well done. That was really, really good. Okay, hold on. I have to try one more thing. It was nothing but stormy weather from then on. Ah, memories. So I still want this. And like them going this way. And then the second group next to it, which means they'll probably have to be more this way. Actually, no, if we just start that thing closer to the edge and doing the and then we do and then we do the mountains in the background. You've never called me weather boy, so you haven't been wronged. I've been attacked many times, Avatar. Many times have I been struck down for simply being social and asking questions. And like, I want to ask Bells a question now, but I know that it's just going to be a setup for the punchline. So like, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? I'm in this limbo where I have the idea for a question, but I know what the question will lead to, so therefore I can no longer ask it. I just asked Bella. Just asked Belle's a genuine question and got my career picked in response, right? We're all just bullied here. We're hello everybody, welcome to the monthly annual you know, like Belle's abuse victims meeting. You know, we have some new members today. Why don't you stand up and introduce yourselves? But for some reason, Bells is there. So, like... I'm sorry. Bells is actually leading the support group. Yeah. It's simultaneously the best and worst thing that she can do. All right, everybody. Why don't we all, you know, each take turns saying what... telling our story about what happened this month. You know, clipboard comes out. And then you think that she's taking... You know, that she's taking notes to help. But no, she's taking notes on how to strike harder next time. You know, like hit the truly sensitive points. That reminds me... No, I shouldn't go down that road, actually. Never mind. Let's not go down that road. That's a dangerous road. we could do the... Hey, Liar, how's it going? How to approach this? I need that foreground piece. And I want it to be the book and glasses on top of a surface. I just don't know how to approach it. How you doing, Liar? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I'm a little bit in my own head at the moment. What am I working on? Just Kaju's weekly art. That's what I just dedicate Saturdays to at this point. And I have an idea. I just can't find the idea. Like, I can't quite nail where I want it to be. And it is frustrating. What's your idea? So, the general idea at the moment... Well, I'll show this one. This will help. So I kind of want this. The idea is the grapes... what is it? There's grapes, glasses, and spring. So what I want to do is a... how to say? Like a vineyard with like... something in the front that's holding like a book and a pair of glasses that are resting on it. And then in the midground is going to be like the vineyard itself. Like simple vineyard, mind you, like, you know, basic concept of it. And then in the background I want like a forest and some mountains and such. You know, a nice, you know, foreground, midground, background kind of idea. But I just can't quite find my happy zone. I can't quite figure out where I want it. I keep forgetting that this song hits me with that frickin' nostalgia every time. Every gosh darn time. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to slap down some ideas on like little pages, little thumbnails, and be like, all right, how do I approach this? Excuse me, that's not what I want at all. Any ideas specifically on what you don't like about what you currently have? I don't have any ideas as to why I don't like it. I just have... I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost and confused. I know why it's happening. There's two reasons. One, right now my ADHD brain is really, really, really active because we're hitting spring. And that always tends to happen where we transition from winter to spring. My brain just goes off its frickin' rocker for a while. And the problem is that I don't have any, like, ADHD medication. I tossed it, like, many years ago. But there are days where I'm just like, man, I really wish I could just have something to fall back on. You know, just something that's just like, nope, today's not one of those days. Gulp, I need to focus on something. But the other reason is that prior to a lot of my other art things, I will spend a portion of the day watching videos on how other people approach the topic, you know, and I'll just kind of absorb their general methods and be like, okay, I kind of get how they're doing it. Let's see if I can put my spin on their methods. But today, I woke up a little bit late, and disoriented ADHD brain says, I don't get to focus on things. So by the time I actually sat down and started doodling some ideas, it was just like, you know, the idea of even looking at tutorials was just gone. So it's just like, shit, what have I done? Ah! You know, classic, whatever the heck you call that cat style, where it just goes, meh. But I think I've got the general idea down right now. in terms of what I want. Kind of want to do like a road kind of separating the two halves. Then like a vineyard along, like two stem, how to say it, rows of vineyards. Or of grapevines like this. They'll probably cover a little bit more. They'll be a little bit bigger, so they'll be a little bit more like that, and then like that. It'll probably be more like that. And then we'll definitely need another one that goes in this direction. And then, you know, like off in the distance, a hill, because we like hills. Hills are nice. And then some nice forest that'll probably like, you know, like pop out of here. So that we go. And then here in the foreground is where kind of like the glasses and such are going to sit. And that's what I'm just trying to kind of figure out. How to approach this particular scenario. And like even then I'm not sure how I want I'm not even sure if this is exactly the approach that I want to do, because like I don't hate this approach either. But hey, not the big boss, how's it going? I don't know. I'm just brain just going derp 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 and can't quite figure out where I want to go. ASMR for 5 minutes? We can absolutely do that. Uno secondo while I get that set up. Just got back from watching John Wick. Pardon? Wait, was the 4th John Wick out? Question mark? Oh, goodness. You want me to do that with ASMR? What a butt. All right. Hold on. I need to check one thing. Oh my god, John Wick's actually... Shit. I need to go see that. Heck. Well, heck, I didn't know John Wick 4 was out already. I think it's been out for only a day, right? It came out yesterday? Blark. Alright. Time to go do the movie watchings, I guess. Ugh. Alright, fine. I've only seen one John Wick movie. You should watch the rest, Bells. They're quite good. 2 and 3 are both quite good. Alright. We're going to start with the ASMR then. I'll do both. And then I'll do the John and John redeem. Because I need to ponder it over a little bit. I think I have an idea, but I haven't seen any of them. Liar, do you enjoy, like, how to say, like, action and, like, kind of violent movies that also have, like, really good world building? Because if so, I think you would probably like them. Can you explain the John and John redeem? So, Vitrify essentially. Hold on, I'll turn on ASMR and I'll explain the situation there. I'll get to it. But yeah, Liar, I would absolutely recommend them. They're very, very good. They have great build up. The first movie especially has a great build up. Like, without spoiling anything, it does a fantastic job of getting you invested really early and then learning about something and then watching it unfold, if that makes sense. Like, it's very good for that. It's a simple story, but it's really, really good. All right, ASMR. Need to change to the ASMR redeem in 3, 2, 1. Boop. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more quietly now. And unfortunately, don't watch any movies most of the time. I'm either sleeping or working. So, liar, I absolutely feel that. Except for me, it's either I'm sleeping or playing video games or working on something. I have a very hard time, stroopwafel, I have a very hard time sitting down and watching shows or movies. But like John Wick, I would absolutely recommend watching if you can. It's very, very good. Stroopwafel. And Vitrify, essentially the stroopwafel, the idea is behind the John and John stroopwafel, is once upon a time I was working at my parents' place, and the only form of entertainment that I had at the time, stroopwafel, was what was it? It was a Sunday, and I didn't have my earbuds with me, so I couldn't listen to anything. So the only thing that we had, stroopwafel, was the radio, and the radio had just finished its like Christian sermon and had gone over to a baseball game. And during the baseball game, the two guys just sounded so incredibly boring. Like, they were just really boring. It was a really boring commentator. So I was like, you know, me being the creative, as it were, we're like, yeah, I'm just gonna build my own scenario. So I just started kind of mimicking the guy and responding to him as if I was a co-host. But then after a while, it just became me as two characters, completely ignoring the commentator of the baseball game, and was just coming up with my own thing. And it was just this really stupid idea that the two commentators were John and John, and they sound exactly the same. And just like started building a bunch of lore just because I was just playing the characters and just developing them. So like, they're like these sports commentators that also have a podcast that are trying to they're trying to commentate on sports events that they're not at. So like, they'll be there, but they won't be able to get in because they're really poor. So instead, they're just outside in the parking lot listening to what's happening in the ring and trying to give commentary based on that. And it's just very, very ridiculous stuff like that, right? Where they're just like trying to talk about what's happening, but they're also just trying to make a career out of it. So like, they are like, you know, like hustle culture guys, but they're just not very smart or good at what they do. One of the dumb story. Man, you were really bored. No, Vitrify, you have no idea how often I just come up with characters on the fly. This is something I do regularly. Like, this happens like once a month, where I'm just like, this is a funny character. Haha. All right. Put them in the scrap bin. But I don't know. I just remember John and John. And, oh yeah, Vitrify. That's very much where it comes from. Like, when I used to DM, if I had a character that I knew would probably be long-lasting, I would practice their voice for like hours while I was working on the campaign. Like, I would make sure that I knew exactly how to talk like them, what their cadence was, how they approached things, how they thought. Like, I try really hard to make sure that characters are memorable and interesting and feel alive. And, you know, that's what I do with all the characters that just pop into my head. And, yeah, that's how John and John came into existence. And yeah, that's that's where that redeem comes from. I just was like, I think it'd be funny if people just gave me a scenario and I just acted out as John and John on the fly, like an improv thing. Hey Luna D, how's it going? There are a couple of movies that are similar, that have a similar story to John Wick, or at least the same pacing. Nobody and Sisu or Saisu. I've seen Nobody. Nobody's actually really good as well. I don't think it could. I think it's more comedic in comparison to the John Wick series, but Nobody was still a good movie. I watched it semi-recently. It's very solid. This is Chocolate Thunder over and out. There we go. ASMR done. And what was the redeem again? Kind of lost it a little bit in the meeting John Wick. All right, let's see if I can do this. I haven't done the voices for these guys in quite a while. Stroopwafel. Let me reduce the volume a little bit. God, I hope this doesn't kill my throat. John and John meeting John Wick. All right. All right, for this setup to work, you guys need to be aware that John Wick is, how to say it? This is not a spoiler. John Wick is part of a world of, like, hitmen, essentially. Like, they're very, how to say it? They're men for hire, so to speak. And that's all I'll say about that. That's just important. John Wick killed a man with a pencil. That's right. I once saw him kill a man with a fucking pencil. But yeah, John Wick is like a legendary individual, essentially. All right. Oh, God. I'm getting the jitters. Give me a second. I'm going to zen myself into this. Just a reminder, John and John are both trying to do a podcast together. So that's what the style is going to be like. So I'm just stalling at this point. I apologize. John, we're sitting here in the middle of a hotel where we've been told that the legendary John Wick is going to be showing up tonight. Isn't that right? That is correct, John. For what our intel says, and may I tell you, it is indeed the best intel that we have ever yet to receive. John Wick will be here tonight. We are not 100% sure why this place seems to be so brimming, we'll say, brimming with kind of a nervous energy. Well, John, I'm gonna have to guess that that's because John Wick is indeed legendary. That is correct, John, which is why we want to look our best. So we have actually spent what little money we have on these incredible suits. Don't you think that we look stylish, John? John, we couldn't look more stylish if we tried. That's right, John. Unfortunately, it would appear that we are dressed very similarly to the other individuals in this area. That's right, John. It would seem that we have indeed created the faux pas known as, oops, I'm wearing what you're wearing. That's right, John. That's all right, though. It would seem nobody is really upset with us. In fact, we did not even have an invitation to be here, but we have been allowed inside simply because we're blending in. That's right, John. We are, how they say, stealthy lads. That's right, John, the stealthiest lads. The John and John crew has, in fact, acquired a new skill, as the kids say, Sneak 100. Now, it would seem that... Oh, my goodness. John, what's happening? John, I'm not sure. The place is getting a little bit antsy. Perhaps everything will be all right, though. Oh, perhaps the man of the hour has come. Insert a bunch of gunfire here. My God, John, what is happening? I don't know, but everybody dressed like us has indeed drawn a firearm. We were not prepared for this situation. Perhaps our faux pas has gone even deeper than we could have thought. We did not know that this was a paintball party. Look at the paintballs flying right now, John. John! That man is one of the best actors I've ever did see. He, as far as I'm concerned, is dead right now. Incredible. We did not know this was an acting party. We would have played the part much more. And oh my God, there, through the crowd. Can you see him, John? John, I can see him. It's our brother, John Wick. We must go see him. Ah! John, what's wrong? John, I seem to have been hit by a paintball. My leg is quite paint covered. John, I don't know how to tell you this, but I do believe you've been shot. I've been shot. John, you've been shot. I've been shot. Sorry. 1 second, I need to recompose. Don't worry, John. I'll get you out of here. Thanks, John. I always knew that I could count on you. Cut to black in an ambulance, or cut to a scene in a broken down vehicle with the back seat. John shot is sitting in the back seat. John, I've turned the recorder back on because I think the audience would love this. How are you doing? John, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little cold. I'm starting to see my own breath. I don't know what that means, but I'm worried. John, you're gonna be just fine. The hospital is just ahead. John, we live in America. Do you really think we can afford the bill? John, that's not important right now. We'll make it work. Our audience will help us through this catastrophe, I'm sure. All right, John, I really hope that you're right. Because, I'm not feeling so hot right now. Don't worry, John. It's going to be fine. John? John, speak to me, buddy. John? John? Cut to an emergency room with just one John. John? Yes, that's me. So we have some good news and we have some bad news. Oh, well, I suppose give me the bad news first. All right, well, your bill is astronomical. Well, we kind of already figured that. That was not really something that we were really concerned about. What's the good news? Oh, John's going to make a full recovery. Oh, thank God. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. John is going to be all right. We're going to give him a little bit of time to recover. So, until next time, you absolutely majestic John-and-ears. We hope that you stick around for the next episode where we check in on our buddy John and go on our next wacky adventure. Until then, this is John signing off. Scene. John and John's defense of airsoft guns are really hardcore, and I can understand the mix-up. Oi, where's that realistic knocking? Come on now. Where are you at? Regardless, knock knock. Who's there? It's Disco. Somebody let him in. Also, hello to everybody who I didn't get a chance to say hello to. I, was kind of in a scene. Luna D, just for context, I have a redeem called John and John. where the person who redeems it gets to create a scene for me, and then I have to act it out as John and John. John and John being two individuals who are creating a podcast together. They sound exactly the same. They are both named John. And wacky shenanigans ensue. I'm sorry, Disco, I don't know why the knock is not working. And yeah, the redeem this time, or the prompt was John and John meet John Wick. So, yeah, my general idea was just like, well, what if they show up to a place where they, are you kidding me? Hold on, let me look at something. I want to make sure that I didn't actually turn something off. No, I don't think so. Redeems are just being an arse, apparently. I apologize. Oh, no, sorry. I don't think I've accidentally muted any audio. So that should have played. I apologize that that's not working. Bells, I don't know if you can redeem, or how to say it, refund points. But that'd be very appreciated if you could do that. Or Avatar, if either of you know how to do it. Because I unfortunately don't. But yeah, so apologies, anybody who was confused during that madness. Already redeemed Disco's points. This is very appreciated, Bells. Thank you. I don't know why that's not working. Hold on, let me give it a try. Maybe it's just being butts. Hold on. Let's just try a random sound redeem. We'll do wah. Nothing. What? Weird. Okay, so sound redeems are being wackadoodle right now. I don't have anything turned off either, so... Alright, well, give me a second. I'm just going to turn off the redeems, because that's unfair for people dumping those, and then you can pause sound redeems. I'll just turn them off for now. Apologies, peeps, that we're not getting any sound redeems for a moment. Ba-doom. Ba-doom. Oh my god, then those wouldn't work either. That's so sad. Boo earns. Well, say Livy. Alright, I am back. Perfect. Everything I touch. No, Disco. This was probably already broken and just nobody had done a sound redeem yet. I'll have to figure that out. Hold on, I'll write that in my notes. I need something more reliable than this pen. This pen is not particularly reliable. No, I broke it. I know. I feel it. Get some good sleep before watching it? Oh goodness, what does that mean? Sound alerts. I'll have to check into sound alerts. It could just be that sound alerts is down for some reason. You get your money worth of bullets. Every cell in my body is whispering to me. Disco, are you in the quietest room in the world? Can you hear your own blood flowing? Your own heart beating? Wait, what? What to heck? You guys heard that, right? I'm not crazy? Oh my god, that lag. I was about to say, that means Waz coming up. No, I wasn't blue. They're literally just... That's how far behind it is. That's how laggy apparently sound alerts are right now. Fuck's sakes, that got me. Hey, Lunilla, how's it going? By the way, I am so sorry what happened to you on stream the other day where you got booted and had that like 30-minute fucking queue. That was so bullshit. I was like, no, they're having a good time. Damn you, gods. All right, I'll go turn the redeems back on. I don't know if there'll still be an insane lag, but, you know. We're gonna find out. Were you there? A very interesting choice of phrase there. Lunella. But no, I did not. Was he being a bum? Was he being a jerk? Alright, we're gonna test one really quick. Alright, well. Apparently whatever was holding it back. Let's just say I found out what Alt F4 does. No! Wah! Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Wait, did he jokingly tell you to Alt F4? Lunella? Is that what happened? No! No! I learned about Alt Tab last night. That's true. Bells did. And keep that one in mind, Bells. It's very valuable. Anyway, I don't think I've done art for about 40 minutes or so, so let's at least do a couple of lines. But I'm so sorry, Lunella, that happened to you. I just don't know what to do here. I'm overthinking it. What about Win X US? I'm not pushing those buttons because I don't know what what'll cause that. I remember once getting mad and hitting some buttons and turning my my screen turned to the right, like it literally just did, and was just like that. I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? So what you drawing? I am just drawing my art submission, or trying to draw my art submission for Kaju's weekly arts thing. So the prompts for this week are spring, glasses, and grape. So, or I think it's grapes specifically. Grapes. So I'm trying to draw a vineyard with like a surface with glasses on top of it in the front, and then some mountains in the back, and I just can't figure out how I want to present it. It's driving me up the wall, honestly. Losing my mind. Sleep mode. Oh, God. So, do they specify if drinking glasses or eyeglasses? Oh, don't you worry about that, Erwin. That crossed my mind as well. Also, hello, Erwin. How are you doing? But, no, I specifically want glasses. I love the idea of, like, this. You know? Like, if these were all trees, or, sorry, not trees, like grapevines, and there's just like a chair, or like a small table here at the front with a book and some glasses, and just having that little picturesque, picturesque look. Thank you for the bits, everyone. That's very kind of you. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear, everyone. I hope that things, how to say. Sorry, my brain's going really burr. I have a lot of ADHD right now. Not that that can be quantified, but like I hope that things turn around soon. There we go. That's the thought process that I was trying to get to. P.S. I'm sorry to everybody who was there for the John and John thing. Life's a bitch, and then you marry one. Let's leave it at that. That is a, it's a very boomer way of looking at things. Ah, it's time to go back to the old ball and chain, you know? I'm teasing, of course. Oh, maybe that's the problem? Hold on. What if we do this? I still like this profile look, but what if we do a, what if we have the road here, and then, but we'll have the, you know, this thing here covering it, whatever it might be, the book and the glasses, and then the vineyards are still here, and they go down, they go up. And then this next one goes here so that you can see that it goes down, it goes up. And then you have another one that kind of goes along this way so that it hides. And then, yeah, we'll have chipoom, chipoom, chipoom. And then we'll have a hill to show that this is all on a hill. And then from there, we can actually add like another hill in the background. Another one maybe protruding out like this. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that. That might be what that might be what we're going with. And no problem, Moon. You're absolutely allowed to lurk. I appreciate everybody who shows up. And you don't have to feel like anybody here who is like currently lurking who hasn't said hello, like please never feel pressured to do so. You just showing up is good enough for me. Like absolutely fine to just be here. Oh, that's right. Oh no, not the big boss. No, I'm sure that your fiance is lovely and that you guys will be very happy together. And how's it going, Dorn? Hope that your weekend is treating you well so far. I feel like I'm still missing. She's a good human. Good. I'm glad to hear that. My fiance is also, or my finance is also happy? Excuse me? Kaju, I am unsure of what you say. Dorntastic. She is a fine. I'm going to keep tilting my head until eventually I understand. I'm too stupid. Does not compute. But I think this is what we're going to try to go for. I think I like this. It might be a little too layered. I want to be my finance because I'm broke. Oh, that just has that, what is it? Hey girl, do you like bad boys? Because I'm bad at everything energy. Is that how you So now we have to do another one. I got a lot of problems you can solve. I'm single and mingle. I don't have the energy to finance a fiance. Don't have the energy. Fascinating way to look at it. Yeah, let's go for about this size. We're just going to doodle this idea real quick. So we're going to do the road about here. I love the idea of the road being like the stereotypical like double wagon thing, but it should actually just be a regular road. Let's maybe even try to make it like a cobblestone road. I think that would look really nice. We'll do that. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to lower it just a bit. We're still going to zoom out so that we're still doing a thumbnail here. So that's what we're trying to do. The heck was the one thing that I saw recently? Hey, Cray, how's it going? What was it? They say that God sends his, what is it? Sends, oh, what was it? They say God sends his best, how to say it? Like his toughest, oh, how does it go again? Heck, why am I so bad at this? They say God sends his most capable followers into the toughest battles, and then there's a pause, and it's just like, when did I sign up for the war? I didn't sign up for this. I'm butchering it. I'm not doing it any justice, as some people might say. Okay. We do the thing, which then goes nicely downwards, becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and then makes its way back up. And yeah, how you doing today, Cray? I hope that you're doing well. Now we want this to be a little bit taller. Distance, we have that. Then we have that. Oh, and what if we make the hill? Yeah. Hold on, no, and then we make the hill like this. So that these, heck, actually go up till the ridges. Yeah, okay, this is starting to come together a little bit. Doing all right. How are you? I'm doing all right, Cray. Thank you very much for asking. We're just doing some artsies, or attempting to at least. Lurk time for me? Absolutely fine, Bells. You have yourself a great time. I hope that whatever you're working on goes smoothly, and if you're just doing your own thing, I hope that you have a good time. Okay, back to war. Take it easy. No problem, Dorn. Good luck. Be brave. Wait. Did I miss Vitrify's message? Oh, I see. Nope, I got it. I got it. I'm locked in. I am now aware. If I do that, I just toss another hill like so. There. And then here at the front. No, I wanted it to be actually a fairly notable sized foreground thing. I'll specifically do this so that I can work on it. Sorry for the constant removal and drawing and removal. I just want I just need this one item to be correct for some reason in my head. It's like, no, this is the one. This is what I need it to be. Oh yeah, Liar, if you're still there. So I've had that tab open for the drawing glove for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. It's there though. I'm gonna get yelled at, and it would be justified. Unless Liar isn't there. In which case, whew, dodged a bullet. A bullet of my own creation. I acknowledge that. Like that. I saw this in another image while I was looking up some reference, and I really like the idea of something sitting on a barrel. So we're gonna do that. Wait, I don't need to draw that yet. I've got to get the book down first. Well, that's not right. There we go. Perspective is a very difficult thing to deal with. It likes to fight you. A lot. And then finally, in front of it, drawing frickin' circles in perspective is hard as well. The circle's not quite the right size. No. Sorry, everybody. This is kind of getting into a weird flow state for a second there. It's like, no, that's not it. No, not quite. But almost. do it, it would need to be there. So the circle actually needs to be there. It's looking pretty interesting so far. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Brian. That's very kind of you to say. Did I accidentally draw the glasses on? No, I didn't. Let me just give this another try. There we go. And then that leads to there. And then that one leads to there. And then you got yourself a pair of glasses. Need to be a little thingy here to make sure to identify that there's a little thing, and probably the little shunks to show that the light is bouncing off them. Do I like this barrel? I want to like the barrel. But I don't know if it will be a barrel that we will be having here. Let's try without a barrel, too. Do a barrel roll. Hell yeah, my dude. There. That's a strange place for a leg. The leg would be over here. The perspective is this way, and then the chair leg would probably be about here. No, it would actually be here, wouldn't it? See, this is where I start getting the ass. Because I don't mind the idea of like a small table. But getting the legs in the right place is so aggravating. How to approach this particular scenario? Oh no. My tea has gone cold. The suffering is real. That reminds me of your old line. I have an old line? Who was it again? I'm going to need more information, not the big boss. I am not a smart man. Also, Dutch for 5 minutes. My goodness. We can do that, though. Oh, freaking bells. That's right. Bells. My tea is cold. That's right. That's why I just chugged it, because I know that Bells is lurking at the moment. But yeah, we can do Dutch for 5 minutes. Give me 1 second to set that up. Ba-doom. And Dutch only in 3, 2, 1. Hallo Ling, hoe gaat het? Je komt natuurlijk binnen zodra als ik Nederlands begin te praten. Dus dat is een goede weg om met te beginnen. Dus ik zeg het gewoon maar simpel. Hallo Ling. Hi. Welkom. Hoe is het? Everyone, help. Ja, Ling. Ja. Erwan, kun je alsjeblieft zeggen tegen Ling dat ja, Nederlands voor 5 minuutjes is net begonnen? Alsjeblieft. Je kan het niet zien, maar ik heb mijn handen met elkaar. Je bent mijn enige hoop. Dank u. Ah, perfect. Hallo Lady Sith, hoe gaat het? Oh, ik weet wat ik moet doen. Daar. Zo. Nederlands, alleen maar Nederlands. Erwan, alsjeblieft. Ja. Tekenen. Jij moet oil veranderen voor je auto. Jee. Erwan, het zijn de slechtste... het slechtste way om te transleren... om Nederlands te transleren. Want het kan het niet doen, natuurlijk. Dus het probeert het best. En het heeft geen idee wat ik moet doen. Of wat het moet doen. Gewoon kokenskus. Grappig. Ja, zo goed als. Maar niemand kan verstaan wat ik zeg. Dus dat is een probleem. Hoera, hoera. Oh, hoe in de wereld doe ik dit nou? Oh, oké. Even wachten. We gaan dit doen. We gaan nog een paar... We gaan 2 maken. En dan gaan we gewoon... Sorry? Er is daar iets. Oké. Hoera. Ja. Hoera! Ook gebruikt voor de Tweede Wereldoorlog tegen Duitsland. Het was ook het was ook hun... hoe zeg je dat nou? Gevecht. Schreeuw. Voordat ze begonnen te rennen tegen de Duitsers. Dus dat was ook een ding. Het was altijd hoera als ze begonnen. Ik klink zoveel like een summel. GVD. Ik klink zo stom. Sorry iedereen. Sorry. Oh. Er is ook nog één van die. Oké, dan moeten we die daar doen. Dan gaan we zo. Dan gaan we zo. Oh, ik heb je niet weggedaan. Weg. Als we het zo doen. Dan gaan we hier doen. En dan gaan we deze 2 een klein beetje meer deze kant op. Boom. Nou hoeven dit is chocoladedonder over en uit. There we go. Dutch is done. How much longer for Dutch? We're just done, Ling. We just hit 5 minutes. I'm sorry. But hello, Ling. How are you? And yeah, Cray, the subtitles are, they try their best. I can understand once more. Look, Ling, if I knew other languages, I would put them as redeems, but I don't know any other languages. Not confidently. Even with Dutch, I'm not that confident, so... You have a redeem for Russian or Spanish as request. Nice. But people only ever redeem the singing one. Womp womp. I don't even know why people redeem the Dutch one, but it's great practice for me, so. You know, it keeps me rooted in my heritage, as it were. And also, should I ever have to visit the Netherlands again for whatever reason, be it holiday or whatnot, you know, it's great practice for me to be able to be like, oh, hallo iedereen, ik kan nog Nederlands spreken. You know, hello everyone, I can still speak Dutch. And they're all like, you know, most of us could speak English. And I'm like, okay. Just hear me sing poorly. Erwan, I have a suspicion that if I had a frickin' sing redeem, I think it'd be very, very similar. Don't get any ideas, chat. It's not happening. Hold on. Do I have the button for that? I think it's this one. No. It doesn't work. No. Yeah. Don't get any ideas, chat. Get those thoughts out of your head. It'll never happen. Never. Oh, smiley face. I had the wrong one. Look, I already have John and John. I have the Dutch redeem. I have ASMR redeem. I got lots of frickin' on-the-fly changes redeems. But I would like to learn another language at some point and be able to slap that one on there too. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Lurk. Have a good lurkling. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. There. I think this is going to be our composition. I think this is what we're going for. Which will be quite the adventure to see where we can go with it. Also, I should really save. I have not saved a single thing so far. Art week. 23, 25. Glasses. Spring. Grapes. All right. Yeah, they're in there. Easy Speak version 1, Easy Speak version 2 in Syntint. Oh, in singing. Gotcha. It's like Syntint. I mean, I'm willing to learn. Solarcy, hello. How are you? How are things going? How's Overwatch? I just presume that whenever you're not doing mandatory life things like eating, sleeping, and or other things, that you're playing Overwatch. You might be right. Scrying technology. It's the future. I wouldn't have known. Get ready to speak Spanish and Russian. Oh, it's happening now, Erwan. You better be ready. Get those language chops ready, because you're about... Subtitles, why'd you stop? Oi! Technology is very finicky. Are you working now? Perfect. It's not going well, but I don't think that's anything new. No, Solarcy, you're going to drag yourself out of... I don't remember what tier you're in. I don't even remember what the tiers are called in Overwatch. But you're going to drag yourself to the next tier. Will you just spell tier right, subtitles? Tier. T-I-E-R. Tier. Thank you. Sorry, I'm fighting with my subtitles right now. Oh, wow. If you spell it, they actually listen. Hold on, we're going to try again. Tier. T-I-E-R. Tier. Tier. Tier, 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 tier. I think I got it. But I bet if I say tier again, it's going to go. Yeah, it goes right back. Tier. 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 Okay. I'm fighting with it as best as I can. But it's not working. Welcome to my stream where I yell at my subtitles until they listen. Oh, goodness. Best stream ever, right? I can't remember what it was, but I think there's a clip. I think Avatar grabbed it for me where my subtitles just were not behaving. And he's just like, dude, have you seen what your subtitles were writing when you were saying this one thing? And I'm like, no. It shows me the clip. I'm like, oh, God. The worst. Okay. I actually have to get started on this now. Heck. We got past the fun part. Maybe I'll just submit this and be like, now what, Kaju? Now what? No. No. Subtitles. Why? What happens if I do this? No. It's just being an ass. Why? There's no rhyme or reason for you to stop. You just quit. For no reason. Sorry, I'm fighting with my subtitles. If it happens again, then to patooey at it, I suppose. See, creepy, they heard. The audacity. Am I right? But oh, yeah. And we're like, oh, yeah, fuck you too, buddy. And they were just like, oh, yeah, well, fuck you too, buddy. And I'm like, well, fuck you, bud. And they're just like, I'm not your bud friend. And I'm just like, I'm not your friend, guy. And they're just like, I'm not your guy friend. You guys know the rest. Oh, that's right. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, pal. Etc. It's such a dumb joke, but it works really well. It's one of those just like, ugh. It's dumb. And it works. Alright, so how the heck am I even going to approach this at this point? I'm going to just accept. I'm going to start with a nice dark base color. We're going to take everything, we're going to put it into a folder. And we're going to call it Sketch. Now the fun part. Not knowing what the fuck to do. Yay! Exciting! I'm so hyped for this! Wonder if I should just do the table first. Because I genuinely can't remember how I do art. Every time that I start a new project, I have no memory of how I did it previously. It's just a blank slate with, like, a lot of, like... It's a lot like the way that I tell jokes. I don't know how it's going to end. I just hope I get there. How do art? Exactly, Cray. You get it. Absolutely that. Just like, How does do? It's about the journey. It's a spiritual experience. How are you supposed to be able to find yourself if you don't first lose yourself, man? I'm glad that Procreate records so that I can watch myself back. Oh shit, Solarcy, thank you so much for reminding me. I'm gonna have to turn that on. The sketch is not important, so. I did that thing last time, but how? Cray, I had that yesterday. I was trying to make something and I'm like, I've done this before. How the hell do you do this again? Immediately start Googling. Just like, I found it. I know I found this before. I'm actually going to have to ponder for a second how I want to do this. I think it's best if I just do the foreground, because that I can do relatively easily. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to just start with the foreground. Why did I start with blue? That's silly. I'm silly. You can do it. Use your noggin. Me every time I open up Clip Studio. I feel that also, Cray. I feel that. And then we just grab a brush. Well, because I know we can do this, but then you have that little outline. Which is very irritating, and I'm sure there's a way to make it that it doesn't do that, but here we are. Oh wait, I think I just realized how to do it. Heck. And even then, we still have to do the downwards, so we go boom. And we just go brush. Thank you, brush. You're always there for me when I need you to not do what you're doing. Yeah, and we'll just mold these two to... No, we don't want to mold them together. Heck. Heckity heck heck heck. Well, let me just brush it. I don't care. I'll do the work. I'll do the work, I'll do the time. For the rhythm and the rhyme. Hydrate and posture check and stretch. Oh, Cobalt. You spoil me so. Should have done this a darker color right away. But here we are. Alright. Posture check, definitely needed. And stretch. Reach for the sky. And to the right. And to the left. And back. And then you stretch your hands out. And crack your neck a couple times. That was a good time. Can't stick around, but just wanted to poke my head in to say hi. Hope the air is going well. Well, I appreciate that, Cobalt. We're making progress. That's the best I can say. But thank you so much for stopping by, and also the hydrate. And Erwin, you have yourself a great time going live. Thank you so much for the lurk. Have yourself a good time. Hold on, just because I know I'm not gonna remember doing this if I don't do it now. Wait, did I really not? There we go. There. Easy. We're gonna put this all under the catalyst of foreground. This next part doesn't really matter as long as I just do it. I'll get the colors in later. Just do a nice sharp blue. Boop, boop. 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 And boop. Boop. With a bit of an arch at the back. And we'll just close this off for now so that it's at least there. Chunk chunk. And we put that one in as well. There we go. And we grab the whole thing. Ba-doomp. Folders within folders. Book. Just so that we have that. And then another one. Oh wait, we can just use this. I don't like the way, by the way, that they do this tool. Because, like, trying to figure out that particular angle is just probably never going to work. So I might just draw them myself. Just be like, heck it. It's going to suck, but we'll do it. There we go. Well, it's not a thick enough rim. All right. Circles are really, really hard. And they suck. Regrets are immediate. Circle tool exists, sir. You stay out of this, Kaju. It's coming together nicely. Well, I appreciate that, Brian. And I was just saying, Kaju, I don't like the circle tool. Because, like, I can be like, here, circle, it's a nice circle. And then it's just like, well, great. Now I still need to be like, all right, it needs to be about here. You know, I need to freaking perspective it so that I can do that. And now it looks like a disgustingly flat circle. Like, it looks like shit. That's why I don't like the circle tool very much. It just causes me anger. Oh no, well, you tell me that that didn't look like a... Like, 1 second. Oh. It is no different than, like, how to say, making a quick square. And we fill it in. And going, all right, well, we need to, like, perspective it a little bit, because otherwise it's not very perspective-y, you know. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, we still gotta, like, flatten it a bit. And now it just looks like a flat thing. Like, the square's not horrible, but if you were to, like, actually cut this back out again where it was... Okay, I'm actually doing that in a perspective, so that doesn't help. But if we literally just do that with a square, a rectangle. Boom. Why are you so thin? Big. Boom. Do it like this. Perspective. Crunch it out a little bit more. Put it that way. And that's like, it's not quite there, so you gotta crunch it a bit. Doesn't it look like a piece of paper right now? That's tilted. It has no thickness. Granted, obviously you can go in afterwards and be like, oh, you know, you just add a little bit of thickness, yeah, a little bit of thickness, etc. But like, first you have to tweak and play and aggressively make the thing exactly where it is, and then afterwards you're still tweaking with it. I don't know. It just drives me up the wall. Just like at that point, I'll just draw the darn circle. It's like, fine. You want me to go down that route? Well, that wasn't the right button. See? That's not a half bad circle. Can add a little bit of love to this edge. We just rotate it slightly. Like, not fantastic, but you can make that work. Just as long as you're keeping up with the system. Dang it, that was actually turning out really nice. P.S. Kaju, I apologize if I came across a little aggressive there. That was not the intention. Put me on blast. I wasn't putting you on blast. That's an unreasonable statement and you know it. On stream. Ugh, right? Monster. Besides, it's supposed to be simple. Put them on blast for the content. No, I can't do that. What am I, just content for you? God dang it. God dang it. Why are you guys like this? So close. Not fantastic. Actually, that one circle's a little bit bad. Glasses next to a book. Boom. Already some very simple things here. Oh god, what do we got here? My office. Is this a challenge? No, it's a threat. This is the one shorter than me. Sorry, I can't see you from all the way down. You all the way down in Elo Hell. Wow, that's mean, Kaju. That's mean. You apologize right now, mister. At least it's roasty toasty down here. Well, it sounds like the roasty part is definitely happening at the moment. Shame. Oh god, here comes the part 2, though. I'm waiting for it. There's no way that Kaju doesn't have a part 2 in this case. No. Solarcy, if he's apologizing, you have to at least try to accept it. Come on now. Come on, children. This is basic manners. Pop off. No, Vitrify, don't you start this shenanigans. Get on now. Come on. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. What if we metastrat this and just go... Just pinch it a little bit. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's close. I accept where it's at. Oh, it's gonna be a long night tonight, though. I'm gonna have to try to get this finished before the end of the... Before the end of the night, because I sure as heck ain't gonna have time for it tomorrow. Alright. Sorry, just processing the next part of the plan. It's just children in my chat most days, I swear. Go ahead, Kaju. Go ahead. Put more fuel on this fire. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Is that layered, Kaju? Now I'm the one who's getting skeptical. Now I'm the one who's being paranoid. Ah! This is not healthy. Excuse me, everybody. I'm having a yawn fest over here. I wonder, on a side note, I think what we're going to do is actually reduce it to here. It'll be a little bit smaller, but I think the rule of thirds gets hit a little bit better. Don't you do that smile crap at me, Kaju. Don't you do that smile crap at me. You know that it invokes immediate reactions of anger. Oh, you played a dangerous game there, bud. Playing a dangerous game there, Mr. Artist. Holy heck. Ugh. Chat, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's being a Vitrify. Vitrify, I can't believe you're doing this to me right now. Go on. Who else? Who else is entering the naughty list right now? Ah? Ah? Go ahead. Blue, you've made the list. Oh, alright. I believe I'm going to have to tap for the moment. I need to eat something. I need to pause for a bit because I've been technically working on this now for 4 hours in total. So I just need to step away from art for a little bit because, oh boy, it's weirdly draining. So, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I will grab us a list of lovely individuals to go and peek in on and see what they're doing. See what kind of little adventures they're having. Good night, Mr. Streamer. There's no good night. I'm not going to bed. I just need some more fuel in me is the problem. Where go? So let's see. At the moment, hold on, we're going to do a refresh just to make sure that there aren't any peeps that are just not being shown at the moment. Alright, so we have Resident Evil 4. We have SWOTOR. We have Art. And we have Subnautica. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Badoom! Poll is up! I'll see you to... Well, I'll get back to you in 3 to 4 business days. Or 3 to 5 business days. Solarcy, tisk tisk. And thank you, Blue, for stopping by. It's always good to see you. And you as well, Solarcy. Go ahead and choose in which crazy direction we're going to be going. What are we going to watch? Who are we going to watch? So many options. So many choices. Oh, so many streamers. So little time. Am I right, fellas? It's at least how it always feels for me, where it's just like, man, looks at sidebar, and it's just like, I could literally have them all open. It wouldn't matter because I literally cannot catch everybody. You know, I'd be spread so thin that I can't even engage with everybody. Oh, you monsters. Who did it? Moon, are you in chat right now? I normally don't call out people who are lurkers, but Moon, are you there? All right. As per usual, we're going to go ahead and roll a dice. We'll say that 1 and 2 is Resident Evil 4, and 3 and 4 is Art. Rolling, rolling, rolling. 2. So we are going to Resident Evil 4. We are going to go ahead and go to Pandemonium, who is currently playing Resident Evil 4. This is her second time doing the game or the playing the new game. So we're going to go ahead and head over in that direction. I apologize for rushing this a little bit, but I really need to go get something to eat. Moon, it was you. I know it was you. Don't even pretend that it wasn't you. So, just to do this real quick. I'm fading fast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sinking. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking. Wait, sorry. One more time. If you are subscribed, please use the top rated message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom rated message. If you do not like those rated messages, by all means, make your own. Just make sure that it is wholesome and friendly. We're going to go ahead and raid Pandemonium. She is a pink panda-themed VTuber who is currently playing Resident Evil 4. She is about an hour in, so she'll probably be streaming for another, like, 3 hours, 4 hours. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! Oh, thank you, Blue. All right. Quick outro. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope that you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. I'm not sure if there's going to be another sneeze. I hope that you're taking care. I hope that you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might have to be for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it might be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. We're going to go over to Pandemonium's stream. I'll see you guys there. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go clip that sneeze and put it in the thing for the cops. See you guys later.